Good evening guys, Jade here. Just thought I'd record this little video for you because you may have noticed that there are some new diffusers in the studio. So Sarah and I installed a few of them on Tuesday or yesterday, and we're going to finish the rest of that for the rest of the week in the next couple of days. And I just wanted to show you how to actually set them up. So the reason we've got these diffusers in the studio now is hopefully it should be a little bit easier for you to fill them up, set them up and clean them as well, because there's no water added to them and there's no filters or anything like that. So you're just literally using a little bottle of oil, putting it onto the diffuser, turning it on and then leaving it to work its magic. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and then I'm also going to explain to you a little bit about what we're going to be doing in the studio with the oils, which should be quite nice for you guys as well. So we're going to have an oil of the month which will be diffused in the studio, which will be lemongrass to start with, and then as lemongrass is the signature oil that we'll diffuse, we'll be diffusing that most of the time, but then in the winter time we may also diffuse other oils like wild orange and things like that. But each month the oil of the month will change, and the reason being is we're going to do the oil of the month as a focus. So you'll see there's two posters on the desk at the moment with the oil of the month and its benefits. So this month you've got lemongrass oil. So lemongrass oil is really good for cleansing the system. It's really good for muscle aches and pains. And it's just generally really good for uplifting the mood as well, and it's good for repelling any insects or anything like that. So it purifies the air, if you like. So we'll have a focus on the oil, and then each month what we're going to do is a little raffle for any of the customers, and you can enter the raffle, and what you'll do is you'll basically ask them to fill out this little questionnaire. So it's got their name, email address and telephone number, and then it's got a couple of questions. So one of the questions is, I'd like to know more information about essential oils. The next one is, I'd like to help to host a class to learn more for me and my friends. And then lastly is, I'd like to know how to share them. So they'll fill in this little questionnaire, fold it up, and then we're going to put little two boxes on the desks in reception. And then each month what I'll do is a draw, and we'll put it live on Instagram or Facebook, and then either one of the customers or one of you guys may win the oil of the month. So this month you could win the lemongrass oil, or a chance to win it anyway. And then the other things we've got going on is I'm actually going to be teaching essential oils classes in the studio. So this is something that I would definitely recommend that you come and do. So if you're interested to learn more about essential oils, how they can benefit you, your system, they're great support for you, not only on a physical level but also on an emotional level. So we're doing 2 a month, one on a Tuesday lunchtime. So the next one is next Tuesday the 11th at 12:15. So please let customers know about this, because obviously the more people that come, the merrier, then they can learn about them and help to utilise and support their health and wellness and their practice as well. And then the next one is on Thursday the 27th of September, and that's in the evening. So that's going to be at 7:45 till 8:30. So the classes will only be about 45 minutes. That will be me telling them all about what essential oils are, how to use them, and then each class will be different, because what we'll do is we'll ask each person what their health goals are, and then we'll go through the different oils to basically help them with their health goals, and that can be you included as well. So it should be quite fun. And then what I've done is I've put a couple of things at the desk. So you'll see there's a couple of leaflets. You've got the top 10 oils and emotional support. So these are just for people who, if they want to learn a little bit more about them, they can take one of these if they like. If they'd like to learn more about them and they actually want to speak to somebody, I've also put my business card there. So it's got my telephone number on there. You're more than welcome to call me or email me. It's got my email address as well. And likewise, that goes for you as well. So that's all about what we're doing with the essential oils. Hopefully you can be a part of it as well, because that's what we wanted to do, is we wanted to involve all of you guys as well in it. And then I'm just going to show you how to use the diffuser. So here's the diffuser. It's a Cloud Diffuser. Basically, it's got the on-off button here at the top. When we put the oils in it, which I'll show you in a second how to do that, we're just going to switch it to the minimum setting, because basically this diffuser covers a 600-foot square foot circumference. So it's quite powerful. So you don't need to have it on really high for it to actually disperse the oils in a large area. So you only need to put it on the minimum setting. And then what we thought, Sarah and I discussed, of it's got a 6-hour timer on it. So for those of you that are starting the morning shift, if you put the oil in it, turn it on for 6 hours, and then obviously that will turn off after 6 hours, and then the person that starts the later shift will then put it on again for the last 6 hours that the studio is open. It has got a little like a break in it, so you can actually put a pause in it, but we don't really need to worry about that, because we're just going to literally just put it on for 6 hours, let it time out, and then put it on again later on in the day. So I just want to show you how to put the oils on it. So on the back here, it's got this little section. You're literally going to pull it off, and then what we want to do is attach the oil to this. So I'm just going to put this down for a second. I also want to show you how to open one of these bottles. So when we open the oil bottles, it's got a little cap on it. We want to take that off. So the easiest way to do that is to put the cap back on. You only want to put it on just one little turn, and then it's literally like you're peeling the cap off, so it's come off, you can see. So I'll just show you that again. So I'm just going to put it back on so it's completely sealed again. So if you take the cap off and then just turn it once, and then you're literally peeling it off, and then it comes out. Okay, so it's quite easy once you get the knack of it. Then what you're going to do is get this little section here, place it onto the bottle, and then you literally just turn it so you're screwing it on. Once it's tight, then this has got a little groove on the side of it, so you want to match up this with the groove, and then you're going to slide it on. It's in there, and then all you've got to do is just turn it on the minimum, and then that will run for 6 hours. So you can see it doesn't actually make loads and loads of mist because there isn't any water in it. It's just literally diffusing the pure oils. So this is really quite powerful for our systems, our wellness, our well-being, because you're literally just diffusing the pure oil. So it can be really beneficial for our wellness and well-being. So once that's timed out, that will turn off. And then basically to take the oil out again, you're just literally going to pull it out. There we go. And then unscrew it, and then put another bottle on. To clean it, what we do is you're just going to run that under water, and I'd probably do that maybe every couple of times just to make sure there's no dust or anything collecting in it, and then just put another bottle on it and then start again. So hopefully that has educated you a little bit on the new diffusers. I'm very excited to be sharing all of these oils with you in the studio, so please come to the classes, because I'd love to see some of you there. I'd love to share them with you, and if you've got any things that you're working on with your health, or you just actually want to use the oils in your practice so that it smells good and it makes you feel good, then please come and join me. I'd love to see you there. So I will see you all soon. Take care and have a lovely rest of your week.